Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Here you go.
Way you talk, feelings getting stronger, something like the hawk. Anxious, cause the past, some of the dark history. But every day is different, queen. You my biggest mystery. Lifting me, shifting me. You moving my soul, got me asking, is it meant to be? Story untold, daydreaming about you kissing me. Or me pulling you close and we dance real slow. And I gently snatch your soul. Have you moving like a ghost, but I replace it with my heart. A clean slate for me, you gave me a new start, gave me a new spark. And when it gets cold, I don't mind, because all that I need is your vibe. Hey.
Welcome back to the mix. We in the mix. We here. So you get your daily
back.
fix, baby. Trying to get that daily fix, that Friday fix with your boy Fresh Juice. We back. We got our guests in the building. You know,
We got a live audience.
yes, that's live audience.
That's our guest.
Yeah, our guest is our live
audience.
Y'all know, and also, I want to give a shout out to Sage. That Sage is doing the intro for us.
Yes.
And here's a quick little snippet of who he is. He's one of the artists that's going to be on Center Stage Network and always working on the Mix podcast. Got some great things coming down the pipeline with Sage. So he can explain who he is more on his own. So we got that for you.
That video is right
here.
back.
Right here.
It's right here.
Here it is.
All of the fiction you was taught about my race. When you go back to the pure heart that you had at birth, what do you really see when you look at my people's face? Well, the name Sage has a kind of a double entendre. So the first meaning is spreading all good energy, S-A-G-E, spreading all good energy. And also, Sage is someone who studies their craft and becomes a student of whatever their passion or their purpose is, and fully immersed in it and really commits and dedicates their life to enhancing themselves in that specific or that respective craft. So I'm a sage when it comes to music and spreading love and doing what I do best and spreading my gift. I'm a student of that.
Right. That was great.
That's our boy Sage.
You know, look him up. He is definitely Sage.
Yes, definitely Sage.
S-A-G-E. He is very talented.
Very talented. He working. He rocking with us. So, you know, we got him. But also, quick shout outs real quick. I'll give a shout out to Lady T. Love you, sis. And Jerry Real has his own YouTube thing popping where he does gamer. We let him explain more himself. Check it out. Jeff.
He got another one.
Another one.
Yo, what's up, though? Oh, it's the boy Jeffy the Real. I'm so excited. We are back with another video, guys. Welcome back. Welcome black.
That's a bar.
You like that? Okay. I'm such a nerd. Welcome back to another episode of Resident Evil 4. We are back, man. And we here, and our fingers are feeling itchy. It's feeling real itchy, bro. Hey, real quick, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Don't be no baby. Don't be no Vegeta, you know.
That's Jerry Real doing his thing, man. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow his channel. It's called Jerry the Real.
Right.
He's doing his thing, blowing up. He also do food on there as well, on his channel as well. He go around tasting food and everything.
Yes, he was. It's the Sage. Yes, he is the Sage that was at the release party. He was great.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got talented. I like him. He on the soundtrack and everything. I'll be like, okay. You know it's good when I add it to my playlist.
Right. Right. We got some sponsors.
We gotta get to our sponsors again. Once again, everybody, our sponsors is by A Mother's Touch. Again, everybody, they are two women, two our sisters. Okay,
Yeah.
And what better people that can clean your house? People that's been doing it since we've been picking cotton. I mean, they know how to clean. And don't be worried, don't be alarmed, because they just my mom and sister. His mom and my mom, sisters.
She ain't never been a slave.
That's what she said, and she called me to check me about it too. I'm like, I'm trying to get you some customers.
That is not how that works.
Like,
okay?
wow, thank you for being a sponsor. So, so we gonna move on to the next.
Right.
Another sponsor.
Our next sponsor is MC Moving and Cleaning. Are you tired of your cleaning company not cleaning and moving things?
I'm tired.
How tired are you?
I'm real tired.
Okay. And after they get Clark and Melody get done from MC Moving and Company, guess what? After they get done cleaning that bed
What
up
happens?
and
What happened?
moving everything around
What happened
in the
in the
bed,
bed?
it ain't gonna be nobody else bed cleaner. You gonna want to be on there with your loved one drinking tequila. So,
Tito's.
You know?
oh, Tito. Yeah, that'd be Tito. So, thank you. So,
right there.
So it's crazy. So I'm just saying, thank you for their support. They being a sponsor. If anybody else would like to be a sponsor, please reach out to
Who's
us.
the other sponsor? The jewelry people.
Oh, yeah, they are sponsors too. JB Moore. I'm just buying.
Hey, juice is hot, y'all. You tripping already.
Very much.
Friday,
so.
okay.
I got
Friday, we gonna get hot.
Hold on, it's not. I was just because I had him. See, because let me tell you something. If I did that too fresh, he would be mad. I even try to congratulate him online, and then he just gonna do that to me because I switched up because I was trying to do something different. I want to say that besides our sponsor, they also do more than just sponsorship because I was to introduce something new that we offer people.
My bad.
And then the first thing they do, see, that's why you don't let people know what you do. Because the first thing you're going to do is blame it on my weed. Like, wow. Like the first time when someone comes into your house, you're going to be like, it's the crack kid of the family. You're going to call them. They're going to be like, what you call me for? I wasn't even there. I was out of town. You're like, oh, wow. It wasn't the crack kid.
Wrong person.
Right. Make sure you get your crack order, your crack kids in order. Don't be using the wrong person. So I'm just saying, you guys, I love you guys. So next we gonna talk about some stuff. We gonna do our hot topics, and we gonna do
you gotta talk about we got coming another product that's coming on center stage too.
Oh yeah, we can do all of that. We're gonna still go there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go there. We gonna show it. We gonna be right.
Yeah, go ahead and show it.
Oh wait, y'all gotta hold that until I go to it.
After these messages, we'll be right.
Right.
And then you can put your paints in here. That was the original design I put together with our logo in the background. So you kind of just put all this. So all this stuff is acid edge. Machining all our plates, and that's going to take us to the next level. Because with the CNC machine, you can do the detail that goes into that. This belt's been around, and a lot of guys have, had their
Can I
hands
hold
on
it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I always wanted to, every time I saw that picture, I wanted to hold it.
You're like a kid in kid.
Yes, I am. It's heavy.
That's
It's like
legit.
a ring you built.
That is like the legit.
You gotta get how thick these plates are.
Yep.
So
They have the ring used one in there. The only difference I did with this one, because, and this one is for my personal collection, is I
All right, that's a quick little Snapchat. A preview was to come on Center Stage Network. That will be on Center Stage Network in July. What day in July? Don't know, but in July.
Keep up.
Just keep up.
We ain't telling you everything.
You know, Joe. He also Joe the Belt Maker. That's what he is. He belts and everything for like all the big major wrestler corporations and everything. And he also invited in the Mix Podcast to Center Stage Network come to Battle Creek and film and do our thing there.
Don't be telling people our business, our location.
Oh, well, you know,
field trip first?
yeah, we get to go to
Going somewhere.
Battle Creek to watch wrestling.
Nice.
Oh, wow. So now they know where the stalkers at and come cut our throats at.
Oh, they can just look it up. Oh, yo, he good stalker. If you follow us in our group, you see a flyer in there.
Ah, no. So if you're not following us, please follow us because you'll be lost what we're talking about.
Right. Look, we got a great show for y'all. We about to talk about them damn young kids.
Let's talk. Wait, before we do that, we got to do our hot topics. I want to talk about Jay Morant.
John Morant.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Because they got something about his dumb asses. You know you do stupid stuff when the next day they got solved. Leaves. Or at the very end, they was like, we was waiting for him to do something else like that. Come on. Everybody that don't be know what I do and what I don't do and what I can and can't do. Do not be, I'm not buying that. Oh, they didn't know, I didn't know they was live. They didn't. You gotta press the live button. Nah, we ain't stupid.
He's like, you have.
Like, don't do that. Crazy shit.
John Morant is in trouble again. I thought seen it.
I thought
it was old. I'm like, you did this already. Why are they showing it again? But apparently, they got all kind of funny videos out. Skinny Bone. Man,
that's
so
funny. That is
I'm the
funny.
greatest in my city.
Oh my God.
Do we got that?
No, that's what I told you. No. Dang it. I'm telling you, don't worry. We're going to start showing y'all our TikToks. We're going to do all week long, going through TikTok. People we know TikTok to see what we think fun. You can have a video on your page. I follow our talk all y'all. Then we be like, oh, let's look.
Priestess, dog, you already said it.
Right. Hey, look, I'm better than Joe, though.
You better than Joe? No, you better.
I'm better than Joe. Because you know how I know I'm better than Joe? Because I be thinking the same thing Joe thinking. See
You
that?
think first?
I'm not incriminating my stuff online.
So as you can see down there, y'all, we got the phone lines open.
The phone lines.
Y'all want to add to the topic that we're about to talk about that you're about to introduce y'all to, bring y'all into. If you want to have a comment, something to say, want your voice to be heard, call in. Here it is at the bottom.
Yeah. So, okay, the topic of the day. Oh, another, wait, one more because, hold on, Fresh, don't be rushing me. You kept personally trying to pull it.
Come on, man.
Hold on, man. We do not make you slow. Stop that. I thought you know. Okay. Now, what I was getting to is, so people that's here in Detroit, I guess, we heard about the gas station that chose to lock the doors when we had a gunman in there, and everybody got shot, and one of them actually died. So as of today, they went to go pick him up and arrest him, and they charged him for the death of the person because he locked them in there. And I don't understand how people be trying to make empathize with them or think about, oh, you know, I understand. I can't understand how you thought it was a smart idea to lock innocent people in there to save anything in that damn gas station. Because none of that was worth a human life. I don't care what I did to you or said to you, anything. How you gonna lock them in there with that product? And these lives was damaged. Right. And somebody lost their life. And safe behind the plastic. If you was that concerned, you would have let them back there too with you. And then have the audacity to make comments like, oh, I had nothing to do with it. It ain't my fault. No remorse, no nothing. So, yeah, take your ass to jail. Yes. Because you have no concern, no care. And we need to stop going to these gas stations when they disrespect our neighborhood and the people in our neighborhood. so they could go. And that would force them to either send it to somebody else. Send that to your cousin else gas station.
Somebody lost a father, brother, somebody to over some mustard Doritos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they so
Daddy.
rude. They so rude and disrespectful. So they giving it to their younger one, and those even rude and disrespectful. I'm not that old. I'm still not ready to be called uncle, you know, because I'm not that old. They be like, "Hey, uncle." No, I'm not old enough for that. I'm young.
So we call you OG or nothing like that?
No, you can't call me OG. I ain't that old.
Because
Because I'm not that old.
walk with a cane.
I pimp walk with my cane.
That makes you OG.
No, that don't make me an OG. That make me a young, constant.
You're not a young whippersnapper.
No, I'm a young. But I'm just saying, this is crazy. Like, so so keep up with that because I'm telling you now, you heard it here on NMX Podcast. There is going to be, it's about to be a racial division because of this. Because if he don't get brought to justice, because the Arab American society, they're going to gather together. They're going to represent him because he represents them at whole. So it's going to be, it's about to get real. Because it's going to be, letting this Arabic kill us, and y'all not doing nothing. So I'm telling you here now, before y'all say, oh, anything on CNN, Don Lennon, and anybody else said it. Oh, no, my bad. They fired Don Lennon. I can't be fired because it's my own shit. But okay.
You said it first.
Like I said, this about to be a war. A race war. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, I said it first. So, because, it's good. I just want to go away. But I'm good. But I'm telling you, because I feel it. And I'm telling you, there's signs. They setting it up. Because you see how they did it. Because I'm tired of that. Because when crimes are committed by anybody else, they immediately get us. When black brothers commit crime, they immediately plaster their face. They immediately go pick them up. They immediately take them from the scenes. Every other culture can get it done right. Oh, well, we go get you time to tell your family that you're going to be taken. Go give you time to say your last goodbye. Get stuff. Go shred your evidence. Time to do all of that. But it's immediately. And then look how they did it. They waited a couple of days, and then they was like, okay, you gotta turn yourself in. We gonna come and get you. It's all play. That's not fair.
At all.
I'm just really mad about it.
Yes, it's very disturbing, and you already know how it's gonna play out. It is. You already know how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
You know exactly how it's
question.
going.
Hey, fam.
how you doing?
It just, I don't know. So, but now we about to go because I gotta go to this next part. That man that got me fresh, that got me calling real name. Fresh.
Y'all dropping my government on here?
Let me tell you something. It just made me that bad with this story because that made me. I should have just skipped past it.
All right, and as you know, if y'all follow us and watch our posters and everything, we also have a guest today, Mr. Hezekiah. He's in the building. We're gonna bring him in. We're gonna talk with him for a minute and get to know him. He's gonna express to everybody like what he's doing, is about, and why you should follow him, and just check the brother out. He can do a better job explaining himself than I can. So we're gonna go ahead and bring Hezekiah in here. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Good.
Oh,
It's
no, I'm
nice
just
to
trying
have
to
you.
connect. You too. I'm trying to connect to streaming. I got it now.
Okay, good. Welcome to the Mix Podcast. I'm Fresh. This is Judas right here.
How you doing?
Okay. What's up? What's up?
We're glad to have you, man. So let people know about you.
I'm an author, digital designer, digital creator, podcast host. I started writing like 5 years ago. I was incarcerated, and I was like, man, my life just been going nowhere. I was just hanging on the streets and stuff. So I decided to do something different. So I just started writing books, man. While I was locked up, man. When I got out, I just published it, and It just took off from there. I didn't imagine it would take off that way. But if I could hustle on the street, I can hustle them books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just started putting my stories together on what I've been through in life, man, and that's what it got me to. I won like Author of the Year twice. I got nominated like 10 times.
Right.
It's been a journey though. It's been a journey.
And you got one of your books got picked up for a movie as well, right?
Yeah.
You know?
This one behind me, that's about to be a movie.
Okay, that's the one right there.
Yeah, this one right behind me. That's about to be a movie. Yep.
Hey, congratulations on that, brother. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on and showing love and everything.
Oh yeah, man. I've been tuning in to some of y'all shows, man. Y'all be having me rolling too, man. I'm telling you.
Guy right
I think I was listening to one where y'all was talking about, the sex at work. Man, I was dying laughing, yo. I was like, nah. I was like, yo, I got to get on that podcast. Because, it's crazy because, like, some of my books are some of the stuff that I went to in the past. And it was like, when I wrote my first book, everybody, all my fans, or the people that knew me from my hometown was like, all right, we like that life story. We want to hear about them stories. You know what I'm saying? So that what made me come up with my first erotica romance, The Player in Me. Oh man, that just took off from there. It was like, oh, I can't believe, man. Like my inbox was like, "Ooh, boy, you made me." Woo.
Yo, Hezekiah, do me a favor. Talk about your favorite chapter in that book and why. Give me your favorite chapter in that book and why.
In The Player in Me.
Yeah.
It was the part where
I want to hear this.
I'm gonna tell you the funny part about The Player in Me was funny because the girl was pregnant. The girl was pregnant, and I was like, man, that's a fetish of mine. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up going down. We was at the park or whatever. So I let the little kid go play. She had like 2 kids. Well, she was pregnant with one that had a kid, so I let the kid go play on the playground. So we took a little walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? So while we take this little walk in the park, we have a whole sex scene in the park in the woods. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm like, wow.
How many months was she? So the months should add up. Like, oh, is she 5 months pregnant? Oh, I'm on it. Like how many months?
Huh? It's crazy because there's so many different scenes in that one book. Like I'm just coming from my history of what I've been through and what I did, and it's wild. It's like the girl show up to the door. Oh, I'm pregnant. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, it can't be mine. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot, man. It's funny though, but it's like that character. He has feelings too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I can't keep living like this. As soon as he starts to go straight, that's when all the drama pop off in the books. You know what I'm saying? Enemies and all this, haters. So and then part two, he has to get away from one of the haters. So he like, I'm gonna go ahead and I need to go back home for a little bit. But as soon as he gets back home, drama pops off. You know what I'm saying? Because everywhere he go, drama pops off, And it's like almost like the story of my life, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's no matter where you go, you bring yourself with you, you know what I'm saying? So in part 2, he finally decides to change and settle down and chill out. But at the same time, he still got enemies from the past that don't like him living this new life and changing. So, I mean, and that's what we go through now as men,
Exactly.
all this fun we had when we was young. Then when we get older, we try to be somebody different and change and live that life. But some people don't forget the old you.
Yeah. So Hezekiah, let me ask you this: like all the books you wrote, which one would you like really? Of course, you promote all. If you really want people to sit down and read, and you feel like they can take the most from one of your books.
This one you see right here. Don't let the title fool you.
What does it say behind you?
Don't.
The pastor.
Yeah.
Oh, the pastor.
Don't let the title fool you now.
I know a lot of pastors.
Ooh, don't let it fool you.
first one.
From the first page, you like, is this really ooh, he nasty. But I'm telling you, man, I put a lot of work into this one. Like for after this book, I want to take a kind of break for a little bit. I want to see if I can start dibbling and dabbling into other things. But this one right here, I put my heart into, and it's sexy, it's romantic, it's nasty, but it also features how this one man is trying to change from negative to positive, and how when you go into church, how the church people look at somebody that's trying to change, and they always look at him as that person, and he like, oh, you used to do this and you used to do that, and what, you know? And it's like my father's a pastor, so if he got sick, what if he wanted me to lead the flock, and I'm in the world? You know how they get. You need to come, you know. And so he's deciding on should he lead this flock or do he want his old life? And he got a new woman, and the old woman, she's of the world. She's pulling him this way, and the new woman, he's like, I like this one, but this one over here is just wild. You know what I'm saying? I like that wild side. And at the same time, man, it's like it incorporates a lot of what we go through now. A lot of that, you know, peer pressure, and we trying to live right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man. It was a lot that went into this book right here. I think I got like over 33,000 views the other day just on the book trailer itself.
Now you say you want to dibble down with something else.
Yeah.
What else would you wanted to do after?
Like I want to do I'm thinking about, man. I want to see. I'm gonna try my hand. I want to write some TV scripts and movie scripts. And
Okay,
stuff,
I'm just about to say that because I know a lot of
listen, and this is the first time I let it out. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, you just gonna quit writing?" No, it's just like you know, you get to a point when you're just writing books, and it's a lot that goes into it, and it's a lot of time, a lot of emotional stress, and then dealing with. You got to promote, market, and do all this and that. And it's like, okay, I've reached the pinnacle. I've lived my dream of becoming an author and worldwide author. What can I do next?
Right.
What dream can I dream? What dream can I dream next? What can I achieve next? You know, and I want my story to be told, man, because it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, y'all be sitting there like this boy didn't. You know, my people they read the books. I sent it to them before I even edited it in it. They be like, "You that's crazy. That's you, ain't it?" I be like, "Nah."
So,
But yeah.
say that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm losing. I hear you now.
Oh, okay. So as you being a writer, what can you say to somebody that wants to be a writer that suffers from something like writer's block? How do you overcome that? How do you block? Because I know as you being a writer, I know you had a moment.
I've never had writer's block. I've had because for me as a writer, it all comes from who I am and what I've been through in life. So it's kind of different. It's kind of different for me because I've experienced so many things in my life, and it's like I can use each life experience. But as having writer's block, for me having writer's block, I have writer's block coming up with the next book that I want to write and what it's going to be about, and something that just click. I'll see something, or I see something that's like relatable. I'm like, oh man, I can write about this. And you know the funny thing about it is, it's like. These characters in my books are like real people. You know what I'm saying? So I just take that, and like I've been around them so long in different stages of my life that I have that characters down pat. If you stutter, if you every instance of you moving, I have it down pat. So it brings out the character in them, and it's amazing.
Oh man, I think you're like the first writer that I actually talked to and experienced writer's block.
It's
That's what's up. Like you said, though, pull from who you are. That's what I
mm-hmm.
right. Pull from who you are. You know
Yeah.
so, yeah,
And see, for me, I don't think it's it's more or less writer's block. It's more or less coming up with the content and how you're going to describe the characters and how you're going to do it. Like for me, when I get to my first point where I want to write a book, I might take 2, 3, 4, 5 months off, but I'll already have that book sitting there, and I look at that title every day. What can I do with this? What can I do with this? Like I've had the pastor since I was like, I'm gonna come out. I just came out with the title, and I never did anything with it. And every day I look at it like, okay, what can I do? How can I write it? And then one day it'll just click, and it's like boom. And once I get started, it takes me 2 weeks, and I'm done with the book.
Wow. How many pages?
This one is like 90,000 words, 100,000 words. Oh.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That's like
And mind you, it's all on paper. I don't. That's how I don't get writer's block. I don't type it, because if I type it, I figure I can't use my imagination. So what I like to do, I write it all down.
okay.
I write it all down because I'm old. I'm old school.
I was about to say you old.
See,
Clearly
I'm
old.
old school, man. I grew up where the teachers made you write. You know what I'm saying? So it taught us how to use our imagination more, how to set up things, how to just use different things. But if I'm typing on the computer, I'm worried about I got to put the comma here, I got to do this and that. I'm writing it all on a piece of paper. I got it on everything, little sheets. I be at work, give me the receipts. I'm writing on the back of that. Ooh, I can add that here, I can add that there.
That's why when I used to look on their resume, and they application, right? If it's their name written and not signed, I'm like, it's ain't scripted, man. They don't even first of it. They don't even know how to write this. They don't even know how to read it. They don't even know how to read it. That's what I'm saying. They write their name.
And now, and what I've learned, I like to study all the authors too as well. It's no fun if you're gonna get in the game and if you're not gonna learn how all the authors do that book. Like I want to know how the big time authors, how they construct the book, how they word a book. And I take a little bit from James Patterson. I take a little bit from John Grisham. I study Eric Jerome Dickey on how to incorporate the sex scenes and stuff like that, and how they construct the story. And when I'm writing my book, it's not going to be big like ours, but I'm going to have it just like them. And you can be instant. You can be like, all right, how did he get here to there? And you're like, wow. And at the end of the book, you're like, nah, you ain't going to leave me like that, is you? I'm like, yep, that's it. And it's funny because you can take it and you can split it and go in different areas with each book that I write. But for me, it's like, enjoy this.
So my thing is, we have a picture of all the books you wrote. We got a
Yes.
lay up of all that you wrote. Right there.
Yeah, that's how I do past the service behind you.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? You see the one down there on the right? The Restoring Hezekiah. That was my first book.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was my first book. I did book signings at Columbia, Georgetown, Howard, Penn State, Georgia Tech, all with that one book.
Okay.
I got a book signing June the 6th and 7th at Grambling State University.
How can we get your book?
You can go on Amazon, you can go on Barnes and Nobles, 3,000 other bookstores. I really ain't been tinkering with my website here lately. I just ain't been having the time. But I've learned how to do all that myself. I learned how to make my own book trailers now. I know how to make my own commercials now. Everything I do it on my own.
Oh, you not do commercial? What's up?
Mm-hmm. You ain't see I did the remix to your commercial.
No, I didn't see it. Did you have it? No, I didn't see it.
I did a little remix. I changed the little music and stuff. Put a little something different in there. Let's
Oh,
see.
please send that to me so I can see it, man.
Yeah, I put a little strobe lights on a little picture and stuff. Yeah, I do little stuff.
Yeah, please send that. You send that out?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah.
Let me check that out.
Yep. I changed the sound on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you please?
I like to develop because I figured if I'm gonna pay $50 for somebody to do the work that I can sit down and learn how to do it myself. And like I learned in the game, man, like there's a whole lot of people that'll use you for your talent.
Right.
And to take it and try to get rich off of it. And you have to learn how to be like, I'm not going for that today. This is my talent. This is my God gifted talent. So I learned how to do, because if I'm going on your show and I'm going to spend $200 on your show and I don't sell but one book, that's a loss for me.
Right.
So I've learned how to do my own book trailers, my video concepts, all different things. I got my own podcast, the Authors Lounge. That was nominated for top internet show last year.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
And then we just today, it comes on every Sunday at 8:00, Facebook Live, YouTube. Just today, our crew. I mean, with I done joined in with two ladies. We got our own little podcast group. It's called HTA Enterprises, and our crew is called the Crew Podcast. And we got 10 ladies, and they all do podcasts. We are the I think today 10 ladies. I'm the only guy.
Oh wow.
I applaud you, man.
And we got nominated for the top most popular podcast channels to look at. And we just started like two or 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, y'all killing it. I gotta check out the content, man.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So
Feel free to put the content in our Facebook group, man. That's what it's for.
Definitely.
So then I learned how to do reels. You get paid. Facebook don't like to really pay you, but I got like 1 million views on a reel. So just doing dibbling and dabbling, learning how to market and promote at different rates. That's the thing for me. Everybody can write a book, but it's how you put it out there. And like for me, I did like 8 colleges in a row. That's how I did when I came in the game. I'm like, nah, we got a felon. I'm sitting in Columbia University. You know what I'm saying? That's where Barack Obama went to. Then I went to Georgetown, Howard. That's crazy. I did Georgetown and Howard actually in the same day.
Judas is into writing. He wrote a book as well that he put out about.
What's it called?
Tears of a Broken Heart. It's okay to be broken.
Okay. What's the content on it?
The content is about a story. It's a person and the things that they went through, been through, all of their ups and their downs, their lessons. We follow them through the stories. Every page, every you connect yourself to what they've been through, when they was at their saddest, when they was at their happiest. Different life events that happens to two people, and you just go through that, and it shows that a person that's broken ain't a person who you think that got nothing or nothing.
Yeah.
That okay, because if you're broken, you can be fixed.
But the crazy thing about that though, you can sabotage your own happiness.
Right. That's a part of that.
Because you can be broken so bad. Like I find myself sabotaging my own happiness. Like I can have everything going good, but it's like I'm looking for something to go bad. Like everything in my life is right where I needed to be, and I'm still trying to sabotage it. You know what I'm saying? because you always expect to, all right, what's the worst going to come next? Why not just now figure it out? Why not just enjoy the moment?
It's not anything. I don't know. I'm ready to critical myself. I, I don't want people to read it and like it because I'm gonna be so mad and be more critical of myself. And I don't know if I'm gonna put myself.
Oh man, they're gonna be down on you, man. They see me writing my books. They remember the old me, all the stuff I used to do, the drugs and stuff. They be like, "Oh, you do this." Hey, that's what it is. What it is. I'm still writing these books, and I'm still doing my thing. You still sitting where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I got personal stuff.
But it hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
I want nobody to be offended. They might read something that they see them in there and that themselves in it. Then maybe or telling me exposing them, but I'm not exposing them. I'm just telling my story. You see,
That's it.
and if you in it, it's not that I'm exposing you. But for I'm telling you.
That's your opinion.
Yeah,
You can't get sued for your opinion either. I've learned that.
yeah,
That's how I wrote my books.
I can't be going still. My experience.
Right.
I don't know. So I'll probably put it out. I think it's two people that I love to read it, and that I know that even though they love me, they can still beat the hell out of me. So I gave it to them to read. I first, I didn't give it to you to read because I know I had that audio.
Hezekiah, are any of his audio?
So I knew that's where he was going.
Yeah.
Your books are- Okay.
I got only one of my books is audio. I think my second book is audio. I'm like
What's the name of the second one?
Restoring Hezekiah, Me and Only Me.
That's one I'm about to get.
But see, audio is good, but I want people to read, man, because there's a whole lot of brothers that can't read for real, man. They're like,
I can read.
no.
I'm trying to see what you read.
I did not say that.
But I'm just saying, no, like when I moved to the A, and I'm trying to show these dudes these books and stuff. They're like, man, I can't read them. Whoa, this is down south. That hey, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could do the audio. I think with the pastor's son, I might do the audio. I got a guy; he's a good commentator, so I might get him to do it. But audio, man, they be trying to rip you off too. Like you can really do your own audio book. For real, they be trying to rip you off. You know, I had one try to charge me $10,000. I said, my book ain't gonna make $10,000. I ain't gonna pay you $10,000.
I might have to say that because
oh Lord,
good. Somebody be listening to me read a book. They don't be like that.
You know what? You can write the worst book, and the way you market and promote it, you could be the bestseller.
It's my voice though. They're gonna be like, don't buy that book. I don't like the way he talks. I'm good.
Man.
I like a Darth Vader person to read my book. You boy, you father.
Oh my God! Like my second book, the dude that's commentating on the audio, I'm like, I stepped off that cold plane in Greensboro. I'm like, oh, who is this guy? This James Earl Jones or something like that. I'm like, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like slow with it too. He's like, I stepped off. I'm like, oh man, hey, it is what it is. So how's the weather in the shop?
Oh, we in Michigan, bro. We ain't in the shop.
Oh, Michigan. Okay. Michigan.
Joe.
Detroit.
I was gonna say, well, I don't know how the hell we supposed to know. We hit it, don't you know? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all in the D, the dirty D. That's what's up.
If there's one thing you want people to know about you or take from your journey, what is it?
You know, I give life lessons in my books, you know, and I talk about anybody that been through the situations that I've been through, that you still can overcome, you still can dream, you still can reach your full potential. And don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing, man. That's one of the things. Like when I first left home, I left home with 10 books. They told me, "Oh, you trying to get rich, or you ain't gonna never be nothing or nobody." Before I left, before I moved to Philadelphia, all 10 books were sold. And on that journey, for me writing books, it wasn't perfect. I made mistakes on the way. I slid back and I came back. I've been homeless sometimes, but I would never give up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my will to not give up was stronger than my will to give in. And I didn't want to be looked at from my hometown as a failure. Like, we told you so. I'm like, nah, it's not going to be like that.
I might have used opportunity because you told me so.
So it was like, so when I won my first, so when I reached my third year writing, I wanted to give up, man. I was like, ain't nobody reading my books. And then I got nominated for author of the year and I won it. Then I got nominated 5 more times after that. Then I got nominated. I came first runner up in 38 countries. Then I started being on magazine covers. Then I've been nominated every year on various platforms for author of the year. And it's not just from writing, it's just from doing different things. You don't just have to write.
Definitely.
You know, it ain't just all about writing. It's about giving back too. You know, definitely helping others get to where they need to be. I had people on my podcast. I said, y'all come on my podcast. I'm gonna put y'all in front of the magazine cover. I pay it for you. And that magazine cover never came out because I never found a woman who just ran off with the magazine. But you know, I was kind of upset about that. But you know, it happens in a game. But it's just helping others, man, to show them that, hey, you can do it too. You know, then you give some people advice. They're still your advice, still what you came up with. But at the same time, you're like, they can't make a move without you making a move. Like I'm the first off in the game. I wanted to make writing cool again. I'm bringing what I learned on the streets. I want to be fly when I do. I do different colors. I want a magazine. I want to shine. You know what I'm saying? That's bringing that hustler mentality into the books and showing the young kids like, look, you ain't got to be no square to write books. You can make it can be cool and do this. Boom. Then I started writing erotica romance. Then you got a different audience. Now it's like, when you coming out with that book? When you coming out with that book? I can't wait to read that one. And it's like, and it's pressure. Then you're like, wow, you know. So with this one right here, this last one, man, it's like I took my whole 5 years going through what I went through and put it all in this book. And it talks about, and you go through change in this book. Like, I'm not there yet. Then you hit this point where here I am now. This is where I'm at. And the way I wrote it, I don't even need to get it edited because I already knew from the past experience how I wanted to write it.
Oh, yes, you got all that covered, man. And I'm all for you because I'm a firm believer not giving up on yourself either. I swear to God, I can sing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you on my show.
Yeah, I swear I can. But then, you know, I start singing, they say otherwise. I believe in myself.
I ain't singing none. My girl be like, don't do that. Don't do that. And like that's the funny thing. Like I hadn't been in a relationship in 5 years, and here I am now in a relationship, but I don't even know how to act. Like, what do I do? You know, it's scary. Like, yeah. When I started writing, man, that was my relationship.
I get that. I like that too.
You know,
if you was with somebody, they would be like, you cheat with your word.
But oh man, I had the hardest time dating women while writing books because all I wanted to talk about was books and doing this and doing this. I'm on this and I'm on this. I'm on this magazine. They're like, all you talk about is books. That's my life. And so I had to find that one that's like, this is who I am. And the thing about it is, I met her when I started writing my first book, and somehow, and I wrote about it in all of my books, because that's the one that I really had feelings for, and it came to fruition. I think we met up about 2 years ago again, and It's been good so far.
All I want to say, take the time out to say, man, I appreciate you coming on this podcast, bro. We appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking back and forth, before we got on here. Man, I appreciate you a lot, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And you let people know how can they find you that you, if they want your books, audio for me. How do they get
they, they can go to
all that?
Amazon. They can go to Amazon or Hezekiah Morris Books. They can go to Barnes and Nobles. They in 3,000 other bookstores all across the U.S. and overseas. I got some in Australia, South Korea, England, the U.K. But they can find me on Facebook. It's Too Legit to Quit. I had to change my name because you got the haters. Got the haters like to come on the page and so I had to change my name. So
Always.
yeah, on Instagram is Arthur Hezzy. TikTok is Hasmore 8522, and I got my own YouTube channel, Hezekiah Morris. Yeah, but check it out, man. This one right here. I've been looking at contracts all day for the. We've been doing that for the movie part of the pastor's son. The book ain't even dropped yet. I was hoping to drop it Monday, but it's still in the editing process. So,
When they doing the casting for it?
oh man, like I got, and see that's the thing for me. I'm all about giving back to like my hometown. Like most of the people that's I got casted already. They from my hometown, and they got talent. So it's like I want you to be this person because I know you can play this role. I want you to be this person because I know you can play that role, and I want you to be this person. I know you can play that role. And it's not all about I want star power. No, why don't you get somebody that's from the bottom because they're gonna bring that fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't gonna be bougie about it.
Right. They gonna be hungry. They want it.
Yeah, so they're gonna come hard, and man, it's gonna be amazing. I got the pastor. I'm trying to like, hopefully, I learned my lesson from the first movie. So with this second movie, man, we doing it all the right way, man. We putting all the pieces together. And we're gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like I got locations. Some of the locations they in my home. The movie is shot in my hometown, so some of the locations, people are like, you ain't even got to pay us for the location. You know what I'm saying? That's here. You can use this location, man. That's the blessing right there.
So man,
Yeah.
bro, since you know the next podcast, and you locked in. We like brother now. So
I got you. I want y'all to come on my show, man.
yes, bro. So we gotta come on there and show the love back. And look, we gotta stay in contact. Like I said, you on the show now. You
I
know what you
will
said. We gotta keep networking and helping each other grow, and get better.
definitely.
Got
I
on my way.
subscribe to your channel today too.
Okay, that's what's up. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you want to add before we let you get out of here? We gotta keep moving forward.
All right, man. Let's keep pushing, man. Just follow your dreams. That's it.
Well said, bro. Well said. Well said.
All right, I appreciate that.
You, bro. Hey, I need that video that you made, man. I need to see that so I can repost
I
it.
got you. I'm gonna send it to you. I think I got two versions of it.
Send me both so I can let you know what I think. That
All right, I will do.
might be something we can work on together.
Hey, hey, I'm gonna show you how to work that Viva video. That's all I use for my book trail. I'm gonna show you how to work it.
Yeah,
I
please.
see you be playing around, but you got so much you can. Man, I'm gonna see you some of the videos I made
All right.
and what you made, and then you gonna be like, how'd you do that? What you? Hey, they got some stuff on there that you can use, man. And what you do, you get you 3 video sites, and you can add them all together and put it on Viva Video, and you can make some dope video. I'm gonna send them to you.
Oh yeah, please, bro. But like I said, man, we appreciate the love. Thank you for stopping through, man. Really appreciate it. And
All right.
send me the name of the book for the audio. That's what I want. 'Cause I ain't gonna read it.
Oh,
I ain't reading that book.
all right, I got you. All right, fellas, y'all be good.
Well, man, hit me up. Please do.
I will do.
All right, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You too.
ladies and gentlemen, Hezekiah, man. If y'all was watching us, check him out. He gave out his we're gonna repost his tags in case you missed it. Man, cool brother. Wait for this in the video. See how you remix my own stuff. I want to see that.
Okay, so I'm still gonna go to my. I'm still about to talk about my topic. So I don't care, cause we'll pay the extra. We'll pay the fee that at the studio for rubber time. Cause I want to talk about my topic still.
All right, let's go.
That's what makes you the boss.
And we got our guests in here, so we're gonna pull them in.
Right.
We got our guests in here.
So, cause we had a guest. we was getting.
We got the two.
It's like our new special we're gonna be doing. In the mix after dark. It's not like that uncut raw shit that you gonna be like, oh shit, I had to be woke to see it. I had to be there to be in it. Okay, cause
Had to be there.
We gonna still keep going. Okay, if you don't got nothing to do, dump it on Jen, text, right? Up your text. We gonna show all the texts today. Anybody to say anything, and then we'll call it and whatever. Because we about to talk about kids. How about that new thing? What is it? Fuck them kids, or is it? Oh no, I'm down with my kid. I help my kid rob and kill. If you see, some people.
That's how we're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk for real. We're gonna have some real talks.
Let's go.
If you in them groups, there's podcast, and podcast life. If you're in those Facebook groups, you will see that the topic of the day is what we're going to talk about. The topic that we do on every day, different topics normally geared towards what we're talking about and what we're going to talk about. So that's why I do it. We do it like that. So it's all sense when you follow us. Don't be surprised. I'm a priest. You ask me. It's natural for me to have you follow us. Okay. So, let's see. We're gonna talk about it. Let's bring the Clark, Melody, and special brother.
You said special brother.
Other. Which one? Brother or sister?
That's my brother.
Your sister? Wait, that's your brother.
Oh,
so
that's his
brother.
Oh, okay.
That's my brother.
Don't break them in, because I don't know what's going on.
Whoa, the camera way off. I'm on.
We gonna bring Clark in.
Okay.
He's like, I'm trying to fix this camera. The other way. Wait, you go to Clark.
First of all, because I don't want them to be thinking like something wrong with Judith, because it's only two people over there. So I was like, hold on. They need to see all three. So I will be like oh,
thank you, priest,
for the camera. So let's go, you guys. As a kid, you remember them. See how diverse it is? It is like the United Nations up in the next podcast. Clark.
Right
here. Mel.
Right there.
Ay. And other.
My brother Jesse.
Brother Evan.
Yeah, see? So, hey, you guys, this is fun. So join in with us.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's say, this is one of the topic of question was, say you guys watching the news, right? Watching the news, and we see you see your child. They flash something and say, hold on, we looking for this suspect. He is charged with doing whatever the crime is, and you looking at the TV like, damn kid. Why am I doing on TV? And then, because you know your kid, what do? It said, do you just call the police? They said, "Will you do? We just call the police." The next one was, "Do you talk to your son and tell him to talk himself and turn himself in? You know, you know you got here, right? Or help him escape."
Yeah.
And the other last one was just act like you didn't even know that happened.
Right.
2-1.
Oh, my. So I'm really shocked. I can't stand with my when I do this. Y'all already knew the honest thing to do, right? And I think that was the right thing to do because they said everybody more people went with talk into turn itself in, right? But the thing is, it's those comments. Go in them comments because
I gotta go check
in
it out.
them comments, like, wait a minute, I need to find out what he did first. What's the actual crime? Was the actual crime? Then it was like, I'm gonna tell him to surf in, and I'm gonna call a lawyer after. And then I said, no, not after. I'm gonna call a lawyer before. And don't say nothing to when you talk to a damn lawyer. I'm like, this shit was getting hot. And like, I'm like, y'all go tuck your son in or daughter in to turn herself in. So that was what a major thing that we was just like, wow.
Yeah, I need to know the cause, what happened, and why before I say anything.
You know what priest would do to his son.
See, this is the problem.
Okay.
if you see if I see my son doing that.
Look at
I'm going to get that kill him. Because
Nigga, high as hell, man.
my son is dead.
going on?
you say your son's gonna die,
My
right?
son is dead already. So he gonna do anything on the TV. He's like zombies. Zombies are attacking.
Priest, you just
Kill
know,
him. Shit. My son been dead.
without even knowing what he did. You just go,
What you mean? I didn't kill my son.
You just said you would.
No, I said he was already dead.
Oh. I
My
thought you
son
said
been
that you
dead a
gonna
long
shoot him with
time
shotgun.
ago.
You just say
So if I see my son on
Fresh, he never
TV,
said
I'm
fresh.
he is dead. I mean, not that he is
came
dead,
from the
that he
dead.
came from the dead, that he is dead. Dead. Zombie.
Oh, okay. That's why you gonna shoot because he already dead. I got
Somebody
you.
be white. Tell that nigga.
I'm here. I'm here now. Reese, I'm here.
Say go back.
Fresh was with me too. He didn't understand me.
No, don't blame it on Fresh. I work with him all the time. I know what he did. He go, if he don't get it now, he'll get it. That's how Fresh. Mr. Percolator.
I act like I can see it. I ain't turning my son in.
Yeah, that was like Die Bob said that too. That Die Bob was like, what? I got to turn my son in. I was like, dang.
I ain't turning my son in, but I'm getting the fuck hold of him.
I-
Go have a good old
Let me tell you
conversation.
something. Let me tell you something.
Like,
I- No, and I'm gonna say this. I love my mother. I love my mother. I love Rochelle. I love her. However, I know one thing. Shit, that would turn me in and then take I'm getting turned in and say, I told her you nigga, you do better than that. Okay? Let me tell you something. My mama don't play that. That's what I tell you. Because he always told me never do it with anybody that can turn on me or tell on me. Don't have no witnesses. Oh my God, I was just thinking about it. When she told me to murder people.
No witness.
When my mama telling me to murder people.
Just give you all the information at one
It's
time.
okay.
Oh my God. I never caught it. She was telling me it was okay to be a serial killer. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Reality check.
See that we just
TT.
came through. We just had a breakthrough. And if you didn't stay for that, you're going to be mad as hell that you missed that. Okay, so the thing is, and this is why, because I want to know, and do you ever in life when you and your kid, they got all these bad things, it's bad blood, not just not nothing. Y'all each other, but just got bad blood. They don't eat.
I just say you kicked his ass. See his ass right now. What's happening? I don't know, but
that kid listening.
God damn.
That kid start cussing. If he start cussing you, if he start it's almost life threatening for you. What do you do? Is there ever a time that you say, "Hey, cut off. Hey, I got cut off. I got cut you off," and just give up on them right now. Like, don't help them. Don't stand out to them. Don't let whatever's going to go through that situation, because they got there on their own.
I'm gonna act like
I'm
like I don't see it. I ain't see it.
So, Prince, you don't feel like no kind of conscience or guilt, nothing that your son, your daughter, you raised them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, your character definitely, applies to them too.
Oh, yeah, that does. Guess what? The apple falls from the tree, but that apple was able to still be on its own. That can make it. That's gonna make an apple tree. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they still not me. They still got decisions to decide if they're gonna be.
it's their own brain.
So we can't do that, and that's what makes me mad about that. I can't do that because and plus I made sure that you was more than what I was, so that you wouldn't even use that. That's the same reason why I was there where I was. So my thing, I made you go farther than what I was. You're supposed to be better. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, I'm a part of that. No, you're not. This is only going for people that I know that's in it. I ain't talking about none of those crack kids and people that don't even want their kids. I'm talking about the ones that are really our parents.
Right.
Because the other ones won't even understand it. So I'm just saying, I'm tired of it. Because you can adapt. Because health now, we learn, we evolve, and we learn that stress, different things, bad, all of that mess with your health. And then if you already have something naturally made unhealthy for you, you get yourself sick. Oh, I have high blood pressure, and now I'm dealing with this situation, that situation. That situation is a situation, and it adds to all of that, and that's attacking your body. Stress, we know, produces cancer. We know aneurysms. We know that stress can cause all types of things. Heart attacks. Bad. It's like poison in your body. Shutting down all your major organisms.
What you about to say?
Oh no, I want to say what was the second question about the kid that we had?
How old do your kids
gotta be to have sex, right?
Right.
No.
That was
before the parents them accountable.
Oh, for the parents of them.
right.
See, these are great fans right here.
How old?
Right. So and then that. Let me tell you something.
I answered.
When we was growing up before we
Yes.
Y'all got cups already?
Yes.
Before you answer that Judas, man. Before you answer that
to the
shit.
party, huh?
Before you answer that shit, pour you some wine. We in the building.
Oh no, I didn't need no.
Damn it, pour you.
Okay.
If y'all lick it, areola.
Another areola.
So the thing is, what I'm saying is,
We was talking about the kids.
My thing is,
yeah, but I was saying something else. Hey, I lost that.
That's
Yeah.
a hunt, bro. How old do they gotta be cool?
Oh, okay. So we was kids and we was young. I remember.
The specific question that he had was whenever they heard the parents' feelings,
Right.
how old are they whenever they're accountable for that?
Never talk about it. They
Just,
fucking
yeah.
introduce it.
To me, like you know how whenever a kid don't be too, but like I've done it whenever I was a kid. My mom was a big, so I'm like I was talking about a fat joke or something. I didn't realize at that time that hurt my mom, but she didn't really hold me accountable because I was a kid. But what age is do you hold them accountable?
Accountable.
That's the question. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, so free
What's
question.
your
that's the
bet?
topic.
We hold them. They disrespect.
I was
Slap the shit out of them.
Right, you gotta show them first. Though. That's what I said.
Beat them?
Teach.
Greens. That's what we used to do. We got beat.
And that's why we better than them.
Right.
That's why
they should be better
That's
than
why
us.
this generation
Shit.
worse.
We actually know how
Hold them accountable. Yeah, right away, right?
You know, if they don't eat their food, you're holding them accountable for holding. As you teach them, you're holding them accountable.
Now it's okay. Let me do that. You something else, move. No, we had to give it. We ain't like
and
that.
whatever the fuck was it in.
You have to have a lot of money to be doing that.
You just slice a pussy.
Not cheap.
Oh.
You paying
Hey,
double
good.
for the food.
What I gotta do? I want to move this.
I can't really say nothing about
Just sit here.
Yeah, we almost done.
We almost
that.
done.
You late.
Hey man, look here. Let me tell you something.
What's what big scene?
Let me see some of that wine.
Steps is here.
I swear both of them together.
Both, please. Hey man, what's happening, Jack? You all right? I ain't see you over there, cool.
Yeah, come here.
So the topic is what y'all talking about right now?
You didn't do it.
Yeah, you opinion about how old it is for the
Wait, refresh.
Yeah, we come.
You got kids, don't you? Why you ain't talk about nothing? Priest has been talking.
Cause
We
he
all
let-
been.
cause
You ain't said one thing.
Because he let his kids
You
do
ain't
their
said one
work.
thing.
But you
My
know
kids are
what?
perfect.
Go back to the first question.
Because he is a dad.
I can I'm not
Because
tell. I'm not
Fresh
gonna,
is a
I'm not
TV
gonna call
dad,
him out.
okay?
At the end of the day, I'm gonna get a hold of my kid. I'm gonna find out what the fuck been. And if I feel like my kid is innocent, I'm gonna go figure out and I'm gonna help my kid regardless of what. I'm not gonna actually just turn him in or
Listen,
just leave it silent.
Fresh is a
and talk
TV
to
dad.
my kid.
Fresh is a TV dad, okay? He tell TV dad jokes. I tell you, we do like TV dad experiences, like TV dad talks, TV dad just best with you. Hey baby, you ain't nothing, little brat. Oh, he walk past the dog and be like, ooh, you little bitch having himself. Like this guy, everything about him is somebody needs to be recording him and be like, oh, I have the best new sitcom ever. Not his favorite first cousin that they have with her is Avery.
So you saying
she is a TV daughter, okay?
So you saying
TV dad and daughter combination. I say every time.
Fresh is
They
soccer
so
dad?
extra.
You a soccer dad?
Oh, yep, man.
Yeah, he's a soccer dad.
Hey,
My boy
I am
can
a
play
TV dad.
soccer. Hey, you know how they favor their son when they do stuff? Oh my God, he maybe know how to. He know how to use both of his hands when he right, or he's just so.
or he
smart.
southpaw with the hands?
He
He southpaw with the hands, like that.
I'm like,
Jesus
this guy, you know, he do, you know, my kid boy, he be so good. He only got homework. He be, he just
man.
be,
I like. My opinion, that means Fresh is a good dad.
No, that's
Brandon
a good,
was
that's a
great
good
mom.
dad. Though, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fresh is a good dad, bro.
He a good dad. He a pops. He the type of guy that, you know, kid will be like, my
Oh, he's definitely old enough to be granddad.
Remember that some people.
Oh,
some kids don't
He
got
definitely
dad.
old enough to be granddad. Young granddad. Oh yeah.
We ain't talking about
See,
Brian.
granddad. Fresh
Fresh
granddad.
We're talking about that.
Old men don't look this
Wait, who over there trying to be Team Fresh? Hold on. Hold on. You almost as close being Team Fresh.
Right now, I'm Team Fresh.
Well, I know the first time,
No, you didn't really like talking about this.
the
You
first
were this
time
close.
I experienced a touch of glutes, you know, that piece of ass.
I don't know what the hell you saw.
When I go video, I go video the kids, they doing an experiment right now because I'm just saying, you know, how I go video, you know, we was kids, caught every girl too. She could be in the tree, I climbed that motherfucker too. I was talking about her. And then my dumb ass be like, she be like, what do pants up, pants down? I'm like, pants up. I'm dumb as hell. I'm young, dick harder than Chinese arithmetic. And I ain't talking nothing. But I'm saying, so when you talk about the conversation, I mean, when you talk like far as age, proper age, I missed that part. Talk about sex, you know, I think, you know, because it's maturity. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect your kid's mind state. You know what I'm saying? You can't just force that shit like, look, first of all, ain't no fucking birds, no bees. Who teaching that to them?
No, they had it right the whole time. We understood. Think about those two dicks. That's two niggas.
And
Do
you know how many other things there is?
Yeah, you gotta tell me the story for real. Look, me and your mama up, and, you know, as a dad, you know, when I shot off in the, you know, you gotta talk.
You know, but you parties. Don't use our language. That's TP.
No, I'm talking shit. Hey, but look, but the more real you are with your kids.
I'm saying, my dad told me my mom should have left me standing in her underwear.
Damn.
Real shit.
You must have been a bad motherfucker. Wait, you was a bad guy. He was a bad motherfucker.
Wait, I have a question.
He was bad.
Wait,
he had to be a bad
I got a
motherfucker.
question. So if he should have let you in her panties, was he fucking her with panties on? How you get in her panties?
Yeah. That question.
Right, we didn't get that.
I just understood that my mom should have just left her panties off. Then she wouldn't have got pregnant. My dad would not, you know, like the goofy ass saying some shit like that.
Yeah, that's
no, I'm joking. I love my dad.
I mean,
he was joking.
I hope so.
You know, he was joking. I said, whenever I was a kid, I didn't understand that. I can understand it grown up now, though.
Yeah. But I mean, but as a real parent, you got to be talking to your kids real. When they're young, that Google Gaga shit, it's cute when it's a baby, but when they turn 2 weeks, you got to start talking real.
2 weeks.
Go get a job.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that.
You can have it.
I thought I heard that. I'm like, damn, 2 weeks.
I mean, hey, okay. Hey, Google Gaga, the baby and shit. That was cool. You laugh.
Put the kids away. Put the kids away.
And then,
hold on.
Come on, fuck.
Wait.
Hey,
Fresh said, I never had this conversation.
It's like y'all bad parenting.
We had TV conversation.
Yes, I told you. He probably look at me and be like, and he be looking at him like,
everybody has a bubble.
Yeah, Dad. Everybody named Dad.
Yeah, that's cool though. But no, I think good parenting when you talk to your kids regular raw.
Right, you know what? You right. You raised with that generation. That's you here.
That's our.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My mama said. So my mama said, you have a Segway? Do I need to go get you so you can go? Do I need to go get you some condoms? So I was innocent, in church growing up. I'm like, no, Mom, I made a vow, son, and told you that. And Bible study, it said, I'm not having sex till I'm married. I got a ring go.
Right.
Hey, look, your mom offer you buy you condoms. My mom told me to go take a shower.
Cold shower?
Yeah, whatever kind of shower.
That shit didn't work for me. That shit didn't work for me.
He said, I used it in the cold shower and I'll shower in the
Yeah, man. That shit didn't work for me.
Y'all know cold shower stuff, y'all?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I do is hump a little harder. Y'all make some heat.
Shit. Have sex in the shower when the water was cold?
You do what now?
Have you ever had sex in the shower when the water was hot? Cold?
Oh, that mean your hot.
I'm saying, I'm saying,
You start cooking in. She got real. Love start. We got to do this shit another time.
Hey, I guess Steph was late, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I jazz everybody. I'm late and shit.
He's a little late.
God damn, man. I ran through the rain.
I can't be taking that. I was there, man. I'm coming down. I did not realize, nope, I went back up. I'm on the roller coaster tonight.
Hey, man,
we hope y'all's entertained. We about to,
right, it's 6 people home. Extra. Hey, we don't know. No. Everybody leave, I will still be here. Came in.
I appreciate y'all.
Look, you was talking to stuff now went down the phone.
Right. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you, guys.
We're in 22 minutes in.
We gonna let y'all go.
Let y'all go. We'll get back to next week.
Y'all be on air, yeah. They ain't even looking at me. I'm all like that.
Yeah, man, thank y'all again. In this podcast, we got our team in the building. Center Stage Network, Enemies Podcast, Parking Melody. We got about to start working on a documentary about they moving the cleaning thing. We're gonna preview the clips of that for y'all. So we're gonna get started on that, put that together for them. Show love like we always do in the podcast style. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next Friday. And also y'all got to try to be back Saturday.
Hey, I was going slow. That part. I'm about to
and this topic,
I was like, he about to take me out.
He was questioning when y'all was going.
Hey, look, and this type of tequila, lick the labia, whatever the fuck that shit called inside. What is that? What is it? The liver. Lick it anyway. Lick it. And top of the tequila now, this food snap in the building. I'm late like a motherfucker, and I'm still here. Love y'all. We in the building. We got staging. Man, God damn, good people over there now. And fresh in the building. And I still ain't got no teeth. And Judas free. And Duke. Man, he all the pussy.
And there you have it. In this podcast, we see y'all next Friday at 8:30. Don't be late. We may be late. Don't you be late.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers. Cheers.
We try to even know that we changed the logo.
Yeah. Check out this intro. Outro, whatever you want to call it.
Way you talk, feelings getting stronger, something like the hawk. Anxious, cause the past, some of the dark history. But every day is different, queen. You my biggest mystery. Lifting me, shifting me. You moving my soul, got me asking, is it meant to be? Story untold, daydreaming about you kissing me. Or me pulling you close and we dance real slow. And I gently snatch your soul. Have you moving like a ghost, but I replace it with my heart. A clean slate for me, you gave me a new start, gave me a new spark. And when it gets cold, I don't mind, because all that I need is your vibe. Hey.